Are we live? Are we live right now? Is that a mustache? Hey guys, what's going on? Greg Medford from Medford Knife and Jeff from Medford Knife. We wanted to reach out to everybody today. We were just singing. Jeff likes to serenade the troops on Monday mornings. Puts everyone in a good mood, right?
That's right.
Grease on the wheels. He's a big guy. You know, Jeff's 6'6", but he has a lilting voice. Like that guy, Brother Is from Hawaii, who does that rainbow song. Jeff's got a lilting, just beautiful voice. So Friday at our open house for the Centurion party, Jeff's going to be singing with me. I'll be doing a lovely little New Zealander, native New Zealand song, and it's the irony of New Zealand. It's big guys with beautiful lilting voices. That's what we're going to be doing. Hey everybody, what's going on your Monday morning? What the fuck is happening out there? I haven't read the news. Have you read the news yet?
No, I don't do it. My news is Greg Medford news.
I filtered for you.
Yes.
That is a spooky... So I get invited to this bar mitzvah of one of my students years ago. And at the bar mitzvah they have like, maybe I think some Jewish number, like 8 or whatever, some significant number. Well, we go up and we light a candle, and it's supposed to be somebody who means a lot to you in your life that got you to your bar mitzvah. So I'm sitting at this table with the bride, that would be Amy, and I'm sitting there with like an old lady from Michigan, and she's drinking her second martini and getting saucy. And they get up and do the presentation. This is after the Baruch Atah Adonai and Eloheinu and all the Hebrew, and we end up back at the hall and we're having a nice dinner. And my student, Adam, naturally, he says, now I want to invite up, it's a tradition to invite up people who've been influential in my life. And first I want to invite my dad up, and then I want to invite my rabbi up. And then I want to invite my uncle, who's a hero or whatever, and we've been talking to the table, and the old lady was the aunt from Michigan, right? And he said, and I want to invite Greg Medford up from. He's my martial arts instructor, and he says this, and I hear the old lady. She goes, "Look at me, I fly all the way from back east and the freaking karate instructor gets called up." I mean, it was fantastic. And Amy and I just about spit our Diet Cokes. Anyways, he says, it's always been great training. Mr. Medford's always expected a lot of me. And he always does, while we're stretching and warming up, he talks politics, so I feel informed on the world. And I said, I visibly shuddered, like, oh my God, I hope you're checking with some other news source besides me. So, Centurions, it's on this weekend. The week is here. Here's the #1 most important thing for all of you who are in Centurions, and you guys in the OG bunch, you definitely get on and start chatting about this. If you have an M4, bring it. And if you have a 9mm that you like to shoot, a 9mm pistol of some kind, bring it, and the holster you like to wear. Now, the holster should be a side mount, straight up and down, outside the pant holster. So this is not a concealment class, this is a shooting class. We're doing pistol and carbine on Saturday. I would recommend, I want to talk just about Saturday for a minute.
Sure.
We should have, now you can do this in sneakers and jeans.
For sure.
But some sort of tack pant with some big pockets and some good boots would be preferable.
Ideal. Yep.
So if you've got some really good, I don't know, who's a good hiking boot these days? What's a good hiking boot?
Whites, Danner.
If you got any one of the modern hiking boots that, you don't need to go out and buy like military law enforcement boots, right. Okay? But if you've got a good pair of hiking boots, that'll be fine. If you don't have those, but you've got a good pair of like Red Wing or Danner work boots, wear those. But you want to wear something that protects you. Now, it's not 150 degrees out here, but it's going to be
86.
It'll be close to 90, which for most of you is fuck all toasty. For us, it's just comfortable weather.
Right.
So you will be in the sun all day. I recommend a boonie hat of some kind. So you've seen Marines wearing them, and Navy SEALs wear our Marine Corps hat. The cover. You want to wear a hat that covers your head kind of like this bulldog here. You don't want to just have a baseball cap, or your neck is going to get toasty. So For those of you, maybe you've got some folks who made it around the parts of the border that don't have walls, and they're maybe working in your lawn up there, doing some exterior work around the property. And you see any of those folks, they've usually got a nice hat on. Now, not that big sombrero grass hat, but just a regular hat that gives them a little shade. You want that. You want some eye pro. So if you don't have a good set of eye protection for shooting, you damn well ought to get yourself a pair. If you've got a pair that you like or that you're comfortable with, or you've got a weird septum nose combo, or you've got special eyeballs or weird ears, get yourself some eye pro to wear for the shooting thing, okay? Jeff, anything else? Ear protection.
Ear pro, eye pro.
All right, so ear protection. Absolutely, I recommend two layers always for this kind of shooting. I always recommend an inner ear piece, and I always recommend a headset. That can be a little more challenging when you're shooting rifles and carbines, but this is an accuracy course, so it'll be fine. Right. So if you've got a headset, bring it. If you've got ear pro, bring it. Even spongies and ear protection is great. If you've got some gloves, some shooting gloves, that would be really good, and I recommend a long sleeve shirt for this. Yeah, I don't think this is t-shirt weather.
There's some guys are waiting to meet with you.
Oh, are they? All right, we'll meet with them in a minute. So anyways, boots, if you got tack pants with cargo pockets, great. Long sleeve shirt, t-shirt underneath, gloves, eye protection, sunglasses, hat. We'll have everything else here taken care of for you. Bring a carbine. Couple of magazines, bring any kind of 223 AR variant, any kind of those that's legal. It's Arizona, everything here is reciprocal. So if it's legal wherever you are, it's legal here, bring it with you. No problem at all. Same with pistols. You don't need a license to carry, nothing. Bring your pistols. And if you want, you can check them here at the shop. We'll lock them up while you're here if you want, or you can keep them with you at your hotel and everything. I don't care. But bring them with you, okay? It's safe to travel with them. It's not a big deal. If anybody wants to talk about possibly shipping them, reach out and chat with Jeff and me, and we'll take care of you, okay? Other than that,
I got 16,000 rounds of freedom in my office.
We got a lot of rounds to shoot. We're going to go to a great car show. Bring yourself a few bucks. You might want to buy a knife while you're here. We have a private knife show for you guys.
Friday night, yep.
Friday night, there's a private knife show with our live music and open house and everything. So spread this around to everybody coming to the Centurion party. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. Jeff, is there anything I missed?
And then the big event that Saturday night, the dinner at your house. You guys are hosting us. That was, for me, the highlight of the event last year, and I think a lot of people based on the feedback, so we're looking forward to that as well. It's a full day. Start early, finish late, and bring your hats and gloves and gear, and we'll have some fun.
Cool, but definitely, as soon as you know you're bringing a rifle and a pistol, you need to email us and let us know so that we've got a gun count, because we really need an accurate firearm count to know how best to be prepared for everybody, okay? I know Ron's bringing one. I know Charlie's bringing a couple. Sure. And any of you guys who may have an extra and you don't mind having some rounds run through it, it's not like we're running 1,000,000 rounds, but we're going to run some rounds. It should be great fun. We'll do pistol and carbine, and anybody who can kind of pull off that well and has got good holster control and trigger discipline, we may do a combined event in the afternoon. So it should be a full day of it at private range. It'll be spectacular. Yes. We're going to have a blast. Literally. Then, of course, factory tour on Friday night, reception, cocktail, live music, the auction we do at the dinner at my house. Yeah. So it's going to be nothing but mayhem. We've got barbecue being brought out to us at the facility, so it will be a full day of it. And one of the country's best car shows. The car show this weekend, this is going to be the big one, because they know summers are coming. Right. And we went a couple weeks ago. How was that?
It was fantastic. And the best part of the show was at the end. At
the end, you guys, they go ripping out of there, and we almost saw like $1 million car, like it did a donut, and we were sitting there thinking, how is this legal?
Right. Well, it's definitely not legal. It's how's it allowed? But that's Arizona.
I mean, it is batshit crazy. So bring your cameras for some crazy YouTube posts of someone wrecking a Veyron, because it was. And if you ever want to see 20 McLarens all parked next to each other, this is the show. Plus the American stuff, plus I mean, it's crazy. It's insane. Anyways, look forward to having you guys out. Greg Medford, Jeff here. We're out.